Hey guys, how's everyone doing out there? Luke here, and welcome back to a completely different kind of video. Now, this is still Alos, RuneScape private server. Everything is cool in that way. But I wanted to bring this video because I started playing around with some of the settings, and I just found some good ways that you can easily speed up your gameplay and not have to piss about with a load of lag and other bits and pieces. Because there's always features in RSPSs that they never tell you, that if you just turn off some simple things, you can make your game so much easier to play. Now, like, it's really simple. It really is simple. Now, this is my game at the moment. Now, if I use the arrow keys, obviously at the moment I'm using the middle mouse button to move about. As you can see anywhere I click, so I'm using the middle mouse button to move about. Now, if I use the arrow keys, you'll notice it's hard to prove it, but if I spin around and then let go, I still slide. So I'm going to spin, and I'm going to take my finger off now, and it still spins. So it glides. So that's one of the things we want to turn off. Now, if you go into the settings tab, you all know this, and I know this is kind of common sense, but if you go into there now, you can click on this settings here, and you just got to look for you've just got to look for camera gliding, which is that one there. Turn it off, and then when I do it now and then take my finger off now, it stops. So it's just like a little thing like that to stop you. You can notice it from like put it on, it moves, turn it off, it stops. Taking my finger off now. So you get it. So that's pretty simple. So that's one thing you can turn off. Now, what I do is I'm going to go into a full screen game now, or not full screen, into resizable screen. Bring it on here, open it up. Now we're in like resizable. Now look, I'm clicking. My internet is really, really good, so that's not happening. Only when I go into like full screen, it starts to lag because obviously it's spread out. It's got to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go again into the settings tab, and there's loads of things you don't want. Like you've got the hover menu here. To be honest, you can turn it on, you don't have to turn it on. Money pouch, you can leave all that on. Status orbs, you can leave all that on. You don't need that. So the main things you're going to really focus on are things like timestamps, which you don't really need. Camera gliding, don't need. Tack priority, I suppose isn't really bad. But the main things are up here. They're like the top sort of like 5 things, I'd say. Now, you don't want roofs on, obviously. It looks as much cool as it looks, you know, you don't want roofs on. It's still laggy, you know, you can see it's still laggy. Trying to get things around. So the base things is turn off fog, get rid of fog completely, and it frees up so much. You can see the difference. Turning it on, turning it off, turn it on, turn it off. Simple, right? HD minimap, let's be honest, we don't need that on there. From instantly you can see it's just gone. Turn that off. Look at the baskets at the back here. So we're turning them on, they're kind of laggy. Turn them off, they're free moving. Now, MIP map, or I don't even know what that really says. I think that says MIP map. Turn that off. That just turns the HDs off in the back. Things like that, I believe. So ground decorations, do you really need it on there? Are you really bothered about having a few ground decorations? Not bothered at all. And simply, that is freeing up everything. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to continue to turn, and I'm going to turn the ground decorations on. Not bad, just alright, decent, right. Now I'm going to turn the fog on. I'm going to keep my fingers spinning, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. You can see clearly that by turning it on, it slows down. So I know this is like an easy thing. Ground decorations I'd turn off. Moving textures I just turn off as well, and then straight away everything is just moving fine, and that's cool. Now, I know people will say, well, this is a pointless video, why have you done it? Some people will wonder, and I genuinely mean that. People will start to wonder, why is my game so laggy? And they're instantly go into the task manager on their computer, change up the priority rating, and instantly buff all the CPU going to the game. Which there's no need to do it, because you can turn off these simple things, then click confirm, and your game's a go. I just wanted to bring this because so many people wonder why they get lag, and a lot of the time it's not for the server, it's because your entire game settings are on and you've got like an ultimate setting. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If it helped any of you, click thumbs up. If it didn't, I'm sorry, and I'll try and hopefully bring some more straightforward videos.